What is up, everybody on the internet? I really appreciate you coming to this video, and I won't dilly-dally, we'll just jump into it here. If I provide you any value in this video, please just give me a simple like. I'm a humble dirt farmer, and I'm just looking for some likes here. Um, so, what is this book? The Proximity Principle. You're probably here because you're thinking about buying it. I would say if you're thinking about buying it, you were probably directed to it by somebody, either Dave Ramsey, Ken Coleman, the financial experts on the Dave Ramsey show, or maybe someone gave it to you and you're just not sure if you want to read it. Uh, and the answer is depends on your situation, right? Are you motivated right now to make any changes in your life? That's the first question. Um, are you discontent with your current situation, your current structure for how your work is going and how your personal life is going and all of that stuff? Because it's all connected, right? So my answer for should you buy this book is, do you need to make a change? If the answer is yes, then yes. If you need to know how to make a change, then yes. And let's be frank and honest here. Self-help books only work if you're willing to help yourself, right? But what this does for someone like me and why I bought it and why I value it, I got the hardcover and I have so many like bookmarks and highlight points and little tabs in there that you'd think it was a textbook. It's common sense knowledge. But the reason I bought it and I find value in it is because it gives you actionable steps to getting for sure results. There's no system of gimmicks, right? It's as simple as surrounding yourself with these people, relying on their help in one way or another. Not like get them to do it for you kind of help, but like teach you to be better kind of help. Putting yourself in the right place and making sure you have the right skills. And how you do those things seems complicated and nebulous and abstract, especially if you're in the position where you're trying to start a new career. You don't like the one you have and you don't know where to even begin. I got a buddy who's in that situation, doesn't know what career he'd rather be doing. He just doesn't like this one. So the first decision there is to do some soul searching because everybody has a dream. When they were a kid, they had a dream. And maybe that's the good place to start. Start asking yourself the hard questions. But what this book can do for you is once you make a decision on what you are here for and what your purpose in this world is, and your purpose, if you don't feel like you were given one, you create one. So I don't want to hear like we don't have a purpose here. Everybody has a purpose. You can either be an agent of change or an agent of chaos, right? So, uh, short overview. What is it doing? It's telling you you need to surround yourself with professional peers, professors, people who are passionate, want to teach you, mentors, people who will tell you when you're fucking up, basically, people who will help you be better when you need that kind of help, producers, people who create opportunities. And there's different interactions you can have with these people than what you would expect. It's not, hey, can I have a job? I really would like more money, please. It's not just that. It's building relationships with people without asking for a job so that you know how to get the jobs you want so you can become qualified for them through these relationships. And then on top of that, it'll tell you just common sense stuff. Like right now, if you're not making enough money and you do like your career, which is the situation that I'm in basically, I love my career, but I'm just not making enough. You should know how you can improve that. Who are the producers creating work in your area? What are their numbers? How much are they paying? What skills do they look for when they're hiring? If you don't know that stuff, just go ask them. In a completely stress-free environment where you're not applying for a job, you're just saying, "Hey, can I have 5 minutes of your time?" Maybe you get an email thread going. Maybe you hit them up on LinkedIn. But you just need to say, "Hey, I'm new to this industry. Trying to get my bearings. What kind of people do you guys hire?" They might have a good conversation with you, and it could lead to a positive result down the road. Maybe not immediately. Maybe it does lead to an immediate positive result. But putting yourself out there is the secret to this book. I read the whole book in one day, in less than 3 hours. I skipped over some of the examples they give because I get that they're there for context so you understand the lessons that they're teaching. But I just wanted actionable intel and I wanted to get it done. And I'm a fairly quick reader. But uh, the final part of this that I'll say is you don't have to be a quick reader. You don't have to be some bookworm or someone who's a professor to understand this. It's very layman, written in common terms. End of each chapter has actions you can do to start making improvements right now. So don't Don't create those barriers for yourself saying like, oh, I'm not a reader, or I'm a slow reader, or I just don't have time to read. Um, just get it done. I do think it's worth it. It's 11.99, 961 used, totally reasonable to buy it used, unless pages are ripped out. But $20 is the full price, so it's marked down by $8. Not bad. I would definitely say you don't need to read all of Ken Coleman's books because it's very similar to Dave Ramsey. They sort of say the same things. So just read this one and see how your life improves. I know personally mine has improved already within a week of reading it. I'm already doing things that are starting to yield results. I'm starting to go back and look at further education to increase my skill set. I'm starting to look around to see what is available in my area and who's hiring, and I'm starting to talk to those people, and good things are coming. I'm making improvements, and wanting it is leading to reading this book, which then leads to knowing how to do things, which then is making it a reality. So, this book, in my opinion, is the stepping stone between wanting things and then doing it. Because just like having a budget for your monthly income and expenses, your life should have a budget and you should know what you're aiming for, where you want to be. Otherwise, you just won't like where you end up. Now, I'm not in that situation. I mean, I was a long time ago, but I decided to change it on my own terms and I kind of just did it. I took the hit. I was getting paid very well, and I took an entry level position in the new industry that I wanted to work in, and I worked my way up and turned that milk into butter. If I had this information, I probably would have done a little bit better, but I kind of did everything in the book naturally, just because I needed to. Um, so I would say don't read Paycheck to Purpose and other books. Just read the Proximity Principle. That's all you need. And once you're done with it, you'll have a list of things that you can start doing that will make you feel better about your situation, that will start getting you results. It'll start getting you information, more knowledge, more power. Start making those changes because nobody else is going to make them for you. So I would say buy it. Buy it at full price. You really can't go wrong. The audiobook, I'm sure, would even be easy enough to listen through on this. And then you can just catch him on his podcast and his radio show and all that stuff, and get the same information probably. But I just wanted to share this video because I got a lot of value out of it, and I know a lot of other people that are probably looking to see if this is worth the money or not. Go ahead and buy it. Thanks for watching. Give me a like and maybe stick around for future videos.